Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zach and we're doing another Ecomi VeVe video. Currently, the price is 6092 on a low of 5846 and a high of 6743 over the past 24 hours. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about the newest drop that will be coming 23rd of October, which is tomorrow. Okay, let's go through this right now. So we see here coming Saturday, 23rd of October. We have a trailer here, which I am going to not have the audio on for because it's going to be copyright most likely, because VeVe do need to get a handle of that. Like, they talk about influencer marketing being their essential marketing, which makes sense for now, but if you're going to do influencer marketing, at least be friendly with your influencers and use uncopyrighted music. That's just my opinion. Anyway, 3 premium digital statues. Loki. So we got Mr. Crocodile coming up first. So that's now, okay, so that's common. The ultra rare, that's gonna be weird, and then the secret rare. So we actually have two. Whoops, we have 2 animated designs already, right? Twitter is a nightmare for video. I swear they need to fix it. It's embarrassing. Now, there's a couple of things I want to go over here. It would be awesome to see this stuff like hyped a week in advance, or even like 4 days. But the 24-hour thing, it just we also don't know how many drops there are going to be, etc. At least I don't think they said. I might be wrong. No, we just see common, ultra rare, and secret rare. So we don't know how many drops there are going to be. Obviously, most likely, obviously, it's going to end up being secondary market for most people. Pardon me. Now, looking at Loki episode 6 pulls in record audience for Disney Plus MCU season finale, Samba TV says. So let's have a look at this, because of course all of this stuff goes down to, as far as the secondary market is concerned, which is where most people are going to be able to buy their collectibles from. It's all going to depend on how valuable this is, right? As with any collectibles. After Loki scored the best series please, can we just like stop having intrusive ads? There we go. After Loki scored the best series premiere for Disney Plus in the Marvel Cinematic Universe over 5 days with 2.5 million households, Samba TV reported Monday that the Trickster season finale, episode 6 for all time, always pulled in 1.9 million US households from July 14 to 18. That is huge. Would also like to say though that a lot of YouTubers compete with that. Well, not a lot, but a fair number of YouTubers compete with that. That beats both the season finales of Disney Plus, Marvel's WandaVision, and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Loki season finale also repped a 5-day high in the UK, Germany 96, Australia 12 for a Disney Plus MCU series, outstripping the season 1 endings of WandaVision, Falcon, and the Winter Soldier. Also reports that actually the audience skewed younger, 54 and younger. Okay, and all these other stats, right? So that's always awesome to know. Now, obviously, when we see that sort of number of viewership, that means that this is going to be worth probably a fair amount, but also it means that we will, in fact, at some point soon, likely see a season 2. My understanding is we've only seen 1 season. Now, I've looked at when can we expect to see season 2, but there's no real knowledge. We know that it's probably going to come in 2022, is the guess at least, because I think this one came out in... Actually, when did this one come out? Loki season 1 release date. So this came out in 2021. So it could either be 2022 or 2023. The reality is that obviously when these series do really well, they want to, get more of that very quickly, and that's going to happen with Squid Game. I think it's going to be different for sure, because Squid Game is a different beast to Marvel series for sure, as far as resources, as far as the process is concerned, etc. But it seems like this will probably end up being renewed very soon. I expect that we'll probably see within the next 6 months at least some sort of trailer for the next one, and then we might see late 22 or early 23, we might see a new Loki thing, a new Loki season. Of course, that will bring the price up, but it's always good to see. Having said that, the one thing I want to speak about real quick, actually, which we'll go over more at some other point, but as far as the price is concerned, now, 6 is fine, right? As far as I'm concerned, at least. The 6 is fine. We were obviously hoping for a 1 cent October all-time high. That's looking like it may not happen now. And I think that when we were looking at the 1 cent thing, especially when we were looking at it with Taps, right, reacting to his video, we were looking at the MCP, we were looking at the MTL, etc., etc. Now, I'm not saying that Ecomi's done anything wrong here by any means, but it looks like we might not see the MTL this month. Now, this is not FUD. This is just me assuming based on the fact that we're now a third. Is it a third? I think it's a third of the way, yeah, into, I could be wrong there. Roughly a third of the way into this month already now. Obviously, the start of the month looked very bullish. We were in the 8s, it looked like. Yeah, so we were in the 8s back here, and now it's sort of tumbled down a little bit. Now we're still doing better than we were doing, like, what, a few months ago. But it's still, like, even a few months ago, like, literally, like, 2 weeks ago. But at the same time, I do hope, like, obviously we had the Twitter Spaces with Gockstein Media, which I've made a video on. We're going to be putting out more content about that soon. And a lot of the questions were about when, essentially. And there were people, yeah, just generally asking about when things were going to happen. New people as well coming in to learn more about VeVe and Omi, which is awesome to see. But I do really hope, for Ecomi's sake, that it'll be an unfortunate blip if we don't see the MTL soon, because I know that a lot of Tats was made a video. I don't know if I've actually posted the video. I don't think I have yet. I have in fact reacted to the first part of Tats' latest video, I think, where he's talking about the MTL, right? And how a lot of this stuff, realistically, we also need to see the immutable change, right? Because realistically, when we're looking at exchanges and stuff, realistically, we're going to want it to be on immutable, not have to transition all the exchanges with GoChain, etc. So, these things need to happen. I'm not sure when they're going to happen. The team are generally, I think, as transparent as they possibly can be. There's a certain level. 1 second. There's a certain amount that they can and can't be transparent for obvious reasons. But at the end of the day, this is not going to look amazing if the MCP or the MTL, Omi Fiat, etc. isn't ready, at least one of them, by the end of this month. So I really hope that we see that. Otherwise, it's going to be November, my guess is. And if it's after that, then they're going to need to really explain what's going on here, in my opinion, at least. But it could just mean, and honestly, if it means that this all just sort of waits until November, which I know people get tired of Ecomi YouTubers not really, putting Ecomi to the grill as much. Like, I run my own businesses, right? Nowhere near to the level of Omi or Ecomi. I know how difficult it is for me to run my own businesses, mainly when you're relying on other people for whatever reason. You're hiring other people to do stuff, or you're outsourcing, or if you're trying to work with another partner on something, you can't force the other partner to be fast. I can be fast so on with my own processes, but if I'm waiting on Amazon to deliver a component I need and they don't deliver it on the day that I need, then I adjust. I have to figure it out. Sometimes it means that I'll just have a temporary loss, and that's it. So when it comes to like a month, honestly, realistically at this point, obviously we were expecting to see a September, so it's not great. But even 2 months, as someone who works in business already, not the end of the world to me personally. Not good, but not the end of the world. That said, I know some people have invested so much to the point where it's not good whenever things go down. And I can't speak to that because I'm not a financial advisor, but just in general, obviously, anyone ever should only invest what they can afford. And again, not financial advice. It's just, that's at least my own prerogative motto, however you want to call it. Anyway, that being said, I want to get on with some eating because I haven't eaten my food yet. I got a whole plate of food right next to me, and then this Loki announcement came out, so I figured I should make a video about it. But with that being said, more videos coming up on this channel soon. If this video was interesting or helpful to you in any way, shape, or form, my likes was much appreciated. And if you would like to be having in this topic every single day, more time today, this is my channel and I cover everything on every single day. So if you want to be everything happening, hit that subscribe and keep notifications on. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you in the next VeVe video.